done on TV. You know, maybe times have changed and the economy has changed. I mean, there's a lot of but-fors, you know, but for Candy Gal, there's a lot in between that and Michael's business. So I think
Candy Gal is
I don't think she needs to worry.
Over insulting oral sex allegations. Michael is suing over allegations she made about his sex life during a November episode last November of Real Housewives of Potomac. According to the documents, Darby filed a defamation lawsuit over a comment made during season 7, where Candy Gal said Michael, quote, likes to leave you and go to a man named blank house and suck his dick. Dillard Bassett then stated in the episode that she was not supposed to talk about this person, but he says Michael Darby is a client of his. That's what you're asking, because I was onto that. Per the suit.
Prostitute. Okay. How does that hurt his business? Being gay, going to prostitute, sucking dick. Is that hurt one's business? I didn't realize that.
In making this statement, Dillard Bassett initially hesitated and looked off camera, indicating that what she was about to say was salacious and imprudent, but nonetheless proceeded to intentionally utter the defamation statement. Darby's lawyer insisted in the documents.
She's not going to be in trouble for that. I hate to break it to you. It's
what about
really
this,
hard.
The documents claim Bassett falsely accused Mr. Darby of committing a crime under the laws of Virginia, where the Darbys live, and are therefore actionable as insulting words because they are deemed to incite violence and or breach the peace. Darby's legal team alleged that Dillard Bassett's statements have prompted public scorn, hatred, humiliation, ridicule, contempt, and or embarrassment. So the entrepreneur is seeking $2 million, $1 million in compensatory damages, and another $1 million in punitive damages, as well as interest, attorneys' fees.
They're not going to win.
You don't think?
No, I don't. You know, I think if he had that restaurant, that Australian restaurant that he opened, and she said, you know, the kitchen is overrun by rats. And then, you know, the restaurant went from being packed every night to the next day, not packed at all. And she had pictures of a rat in a corner. I mean, granted, if it's true, then that's a defense. But I think saying that and then like going to the business, he would have a lawsuit. But no, throw the lawsuit out.
Did the trailer address? I feel like the trailer for Potomac didn't really address Robin, Dixon, and Juan, did it?
No. And the thing is, like, are we going to see nothing play out between Robin and Juan this season? I didn't see a lot of that in the trailer. No. So, I mean, you know, like, to me, it's like, what did you take away from the trailer? It looks good, but like, I can't really tell what this season's going to be about. I mean, Gordon has left Mia. All of a sudden, I mean...
Did you realize Gordon is 70? Like, I guess I knew Gordon was older than her, but I had forgotten that Mia was 38 and Gordon was 70. And they'd been married for like over a decade. I'm like, that's pretty impressive, actually. And
he leaves her. I mean, what worlds are we living in? What does he have, like an 18-year-old bride or a 28-year-old? Did he trade her in for a younger model? I mean, in what world is he leaving her?
Supposedly, Gordon went to Eddie Osefo and Chris, right? And told them beforehand, wanted to give Candy the tea. Wanted to give Candy Gal the tea as to why he left Mia so Candy could have it as ammunition. I mean, it's really good. I don't know. I mean, it does sound like something's going on money-wise there, right? With the chiropractic businesses where Gordon's brothers cut him off. I think Gordon's brothers got a hold of Gordon and said, Gordo, you might have another decade to live, a decade and a half. We ain't cut this bitch off now while she's got a job. We can get rid of her. Gordo, we'll hold the money until you get done with this and you look broke. And then we'll pay you $700,000 salary. So get rid of her. So I think that is why Mr. Gordon has said goodbye. And they have quite a few kids all together. I think they have 3 together, Gordon and Mia. Then Mia's got a child from a previous relationship. Gordon's got a child from they have 5 or 6 kids total, plus grandkids.
Listen to me. After a horrific season of Atlanta, and what I consider a pretty off season of the OC, although way better than Atlanta, I just am so hoping that Potomac is like Salt Lake and it just delivers. I'm going to start it. I'm going to try to stay with it. and I'm going to be covering it here with you on the Sarah Fraser Show and the Behind the Velvet Rope. I hope it stays good.
I love Potomac is obviously my home. Like I was raised, I'm a Mainer, but I grew up in DC in the sense of like I moved there after college, gave me my first big career job, all those things. And I was on Fox 5 for years there. But so I am biased towards Potomac, but I do have to say it did not seem to serve.
I didn't love it last season.
And even the trailer didn't look like shocking, did it?
Didn't look shocking, but it looks a lot better than Atlanta and probably better than the OC. Oh,
hey, it's like you and I have said. I think that Bravo, and this will lead into the reunion looks for New York. Yes. I think Bravo has turned a corner. And that is, I think they've learned their lesson from Bethany and Nene. And that is, I said it on the last show. They don't want stars. And if we can fight over cheese, good enough, honey. I think the franchise has turned the corner to fighting over cheese. And if you'll show up to the restaurant, and
isn't that how it was in the beginning? I mean, what did we fight about in the beginning of these, even Beverly Hills, until Kyle Richards ran into, the limo and said, you stole my house, and Kim was a drunk. I mean, that whole season, we fought about nothing, right? Let's not forget Lucy Apple Jausi. I think we're back to basics. I think, and OC, we fought about nothing all season. We had a fake takedown of Heather Dubrow, which did not work. It failed, but the girls tried to take down Heather Dubrow. We had Tamra back scurrying around trying to listen. I think Tamra was under pressure. Sure. I think they said you have your job back. And I mean, look, Tamra's job is safe. She probably has PTSD from the time she was fired. But and by the way, when Andy asked them on the reunion, like, who do you want to have join Orange County? And, we have this moron, Gina Kirschenheiter, saying Leah McSweeney, even though Leah will never be back on Bravo.
Oh, yeah. Somebody
to Tamra's point, if Teddy is moving to Orange County, which she is, why not give, I can't believe I'm uttering these words, why not give the Tedsta a chance at an Orange? She might be good, the Tedsta.
Can I just
believe I'm saying it?
Well, here's another thing we never thought we'd say, but I want to just say good things about her and send her healing.
Oh, I know.
You've seen what she's going through with the skin cancer. Her skin cancer is so bad now. She has to start an immunotherapy after she does a horse,
So like what? Like immunotherapy, like is radiation and like chemotherapy? I think
immunotherapy. No, I think isn't it an IV where it like teaches your cells to basically attack the cancer? So I think it's like a IV injection.
But I always thought that was like a last resort. Like I thought you had to go through like not a last, but I thought you had to go through like true treatment, chemo, everything else before immunotherapy. That's what thought, but I could be wrong. But
look, may God heal her. She seriously. And, it's all fun and games when we talk about these podcasts, but I would do anything for anyone that was sick. I mean, nothing is worse. If you don't have you and I talk about this, if you don't have your health, you have nothing. It is the greatest gift. And when you have children, all you want to do is see them to adulthood and have them be good humans.
I stand by that 100%.